Hey guys. Oh my god, it's foggy, ain't it? Hold on. No, it's just foggy. It is foggy though. Y'all see the fog? Hey, I wanted to come on for a minute this morning. Why? I'm fixing to leave and I did a fire update and posted it for y'all guys and wanted to come on because in the Nikki McCain case, uh, there's a lot of stuff that, we haven't talked about yet, like as far as remember, allegedly, these are my opinions, my free speech, my thoughts. I'm just a big alleged bubble. I'm just here to tell y'all that, what my opinion is on this. So don't take my stuff as facts, right? Do your own research. I mean, I have to say that, guys. Y'all know this. And trigger warning. Nikki McCain, 39-year-old mother of four, lived in Happy Valley in California on like a reservation area of all like Indian reservations, because her husband was part of those reservations and their family owns lots and lots of land, and we know now that one of the family members owns land right where her truck was found. So that's big, right? And then now we know that Justin, the one that lives in the trailer on the property with Tyler, like his best friend or whatever, he told law enforcement that on that night he went and picked Nikki up at the mother's house, ate dinner with them there, talked and visited, because he's friends with Nikki too, and then brought Nikki back to the house. And then Nikki supposedly got into an argument and a fight with Tyler. Remember, trigger warning times 100 million. But he gave one story, right? Let me put it that way. Justin said what he did was bring her there, and then he doesn't know what happened after that, but he knows that Tyler was driving that her truck around for a few days. What is that, Ruby? Ruby, what is that? Move. Oh, it's a water meter in the middle of a field? What the heck? I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Come on. She's smiling down in there. But Justin told law enforcement that, like I said, that he was driving the vehicle for a couple of days after. Well, Tyler told law enforcement that, yes, Nikki came to the house and they had an argument and she left on the 17th. So we know now she did make it back home because Justin brought her back home. And then what happened, that was a bird, Ruby. And then what happened, a dove just flew out of the tree. It's just now breaking daylight. And scared the heck out of her. But, as we know now, so that means that Tyler was driving her truck for a few days after she went missing. And then he told law enforcement that, hey, her truck is broke down somewhere in this area. I guess he had a GPS or was able to track the vehicle for them, or he put it there. So, and said it broke down. That he had heard that it broke down and it was out there somewhere. He kind of gave them the hint of where it was. So then they started looking and they found the truck right next to his land that his family owns. And then there was another fire on his cousin's property too. So what the heck? Something went on. I mean, this guy, and he should be a suspect. I'm sorry. I mean, for what he did to her, and now we know that she did make it back to that house, argument or not, she didn't run out of there and walk out on foot. She didn't drive her car out of there. Like Justin said, he was driving the truck for a couple of days after that day. Then, boof, the truck was gone. So somehow he waited a few days and then shuttled the truck out there. So there's got to be camera footage that hopefully the Cellbrite on that truck will prove that vehicle drove around for a few days. He can't get away from that, but I know sometimes it takes a while to get that with warrants, right? And so she found something, but ain't no telling what it is. She won't move now, but it's heartbreaking because I really want to know where this woman could be. But now with all these fires that happen right after, starting to make me think that they just burned evidence, right? So they need to be checking that cousin's. And I don't know if they can get in, because the problem is a lot of this is tribal land and you can't get in without their permission. So I don't know if there's a law against drones. I'm sure there's not. They probably fly drones over it, but I mean, that would be my plan. If I'm there, that's what I would do. I don't know. I mean, just if you're going to do that with drones, just check with the airport and stuff first. Get the fly zones, no fly zones, all that before you do it. You got to be careful. And most drones now tell you, so you really know. But yeah, dude, it's totally heartbreaking. I'm learning so much more by digging on this. I'm digging on so many cases that's why it takes a while. But to know now, poor Nikki did make it back home. Because, like I said, Justin said he ate. Now, the mother-in-law story had been told was a couple of different things too, because when they went out there to talk to her, she said Nikki wasn't there, had never been there. Well, Justin said he went and picked her up there and ate dinner there. And he just telling the truth. So, I don't know. Now, I don't understand how they haven't arrested him. I really don't. And the mom. They both need to be locked up. And the cousin too. I'm sorry. Come on, Rube. I'll get the shovel later. It's golly, guys, it's heartbreaking. I got to go to work. I hate, not being able to do long videos for y'all guys. But I wanted to come on and touch base about Nikki one more time because she needs justice too, right? And it's a mother of 4, guys. Mother of 4. CPS involved. All this involved again. They have taken the kids. The kids were living with family for like a year or so. Because of all the stuff that was going on with them. They were calling the cops on each other. And I don't know how those cops didn't arrest him in any of these times that she called. It's heartbreaking to me to know that there's so many times out there now that she had called the law. And then she never pressed charges. And then one time, the mother-in-law pressed charges on her because I think they were already planning this. Because they knew she wasn't going to drop the charges on him. And he didn't want to go to prison for 30, 40 years. So whatever he did to her, and wherever she's at, he knows. In my opinion, he holds all the answers. And I pray to God that Cellbrite checks all their cars. I pray. And, I wish I had access. I would do it. Somebody's got to do it. They got to do this. This woman needs to be found. Just like Suzanne Simpson needs to be found. All of them need to be found. This is just heartbreaking, guys. I don't know. This case is starting to get to me, and like the Sebastian Rogers case did. And I feel like not enough people are talking about Nikki. Like, we got to get her name out there, guys. Like, I know some big channels did some stuff on her in the past, but come on, let's keep her alive. Let's keep the fight up. Don't give up yet. These sisters are begging, right? JLR, shout out to him. He's been down there, boots on the ground there, like interviewing the sisters, talking with the family. He did so well. He was down there trying to confront Tyler. JLR don't care. He goes. That's wonderful. Shout out to you, brother. That's wonderful. And let's get back in it again. Do another one. Come on. I know you can. He's got some ways of getting really good information. And that's what I've been working on. I got some people, but I'm trying to get some more good connections to get more information. Because I'm trying to get into this, this Google Earth and all that I've been doing, and I'm learning so much. I'm learning now I can 3D model it and all that good stuff. And so we got some stuff coming up too. I wanna do like where the truck was found, and all that area, how close the family lives. Like, I'm gonna make a big 3D image and kind of lay everything out, show you from their house to there, and we'll go over it all. Like, that's what I'm working on now. But I'm learning it as I'm doing it, right? So, it'll get out. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But there's a lot of things we're working on. Sebastian Rogers case 2, 3D models, working on a lot of stuff. It just takes time to do it all. And research so much on my days off that, man, it's tough. But, I'll get there. Ruby, you're getting all tangled up. Come here. You got your thing all in there. What's the matter? She's like, just leave me alone. She's on a mission. But anyway, we're fixing to get out of here. I got to go to work. But I did want to bring up Nikki. I wanted to spread awareness. I want to keep her name out there. And I'm going to keep her name out there. And I want y'all to get into this case too. Please help me. Dig. See what y'all can find. Something somewhere. There's an answer somewhere. This guy is a substance abuse user. He made mistakes. I know he did. And I'm praying, like I said, Cellbrite gets him, because who shuttled him out there, right? Was it a cousin? Was it a mother? I think his mother did it. I think his mother probably followed him. I don't think Justin would have done that, because Justin straight out told the truth, right? From what we know. You know, he went and picked her up and brought her home. So we know now she made it back. But why did he take her there? Is that where her truck was? Because she had already said she was leaving him. She had been staying at her sister's for like a month or 2 months. So why in the heck was she over there? You know, did Justin was supposed to take her to the sisters and he didn't? He took her over there for him? Like, I don't know what happened. But I just know none of their stories are adding up. And they're all telling different stories. The mother's got 3 different stories. Tyler's got like 10 different stories. We know that he tried to unalive her. I mean, she was, you know, he was fixing to go to court for that. He was going to lose. You know, all these court things, like Sebastian, like all these court things involved, that's all motive, guys. It is freaking motive. And there's so much motive in this case. Just like in Sebastian Rogers' case, so much motive that we know the guilty parties, right? We feel, you know, allegedly, we know them, right? I mean, in our opinions. So, what the heck? I don't know, guys. We just have to keep her in our prayers. I mean, this is god-awful. And, like, it's like they don't even care. And that's what's hard. These police need to get off their butt. I'm sorry. They need to get off their butt and do something. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying. Ruby, you're pulling the heck out of me. But, you know, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude, but it's been long enough. Get the answers. They got to be right there. I mean, there's so much technology now. Just utilize it. And get the answers. This is the family, the kids, everybody. They deserve the answers. I don't know. We're making plans to. We got about 4 people in that area that have reached out that want to help. They want me and Ruby to help. So we are going to make some plans after we do the Summer Wells thing. I think because some of these people are agreeing that they'll go help us over here too. The hardest part is getting the permission. I'm working with some people around the casino and some of those other areas, the Wind City Casino, to see if we can get enough people together and get permission enough to search some of these areas that I've been looking at on Google Earth. And, you know, I've seen some areas. I know now where the fires were at the cousins or whatever, the family members, and also at Tyler's place. Like, you know, and I know they took those cars that burned, you know, for the investigation, they had them towed to the lab. So, you know, I'm sure that they're scrubbing them, checking them, whatever. But, you know, come on, pick up the pace, right? It's been long enough. Go ahead and lock him up, right? That's how I feel, and that's what I'm going to say till the end. Because I feel like, you know, he's the one that saw her last. And, I mean, the guy that lives there, it has no reason to lie. I mean, if he went and got her, he went and got her. And then the mother-in-law said, nope, never there. She told her sister, oh, no, she was never there. She lied, bald-faced her. She said, Justin said he came here and picked her up. I mean, she bald-faced lied. So she's covering for him, too. They're all covering for him. So it's time that he gets locked up. I'm sorry. What he did to her, that case that got dismissed was enough to lock him up for a while. And he was so over it that he just had lost his mind. And he's like, I'm not going to jail. You're crazy, right? I'm not going to jail. And so, you know, like I say, in the Sebastian case, the same thing to me. Anyway, guys, just keep our prayers up for Nikki. We're learning a lot about this case, and it's really starting to make sense. It's starting to add up. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is who helped him back after he dropped off that truck. So that's my question to Tyler, right? I know he doesn't answer questions, but my question would be, who picked you up under that bridge and brought you back? Was it mama or was it a cousin? Who was it? Somebody helped you. You couldn't have done it on your own. You ain't going to walk 45 miles back. So somebody had to help you. And how did you know? You'd gone over that bridge so many times going to your family's land that you knew exactly where to put it. And then you knew they would end up tracking it when they asked about it, so you went ahead and told them. But you told them it broke down. You heard it broke down in that area. How did it break down? It broke down on you? Or you broke it down? Right? That's what I want to know. Anyway, guys, keep up the fight for Nikki. Keep awareness going. I'm going to keep spreading her name. Keep showing her face. Her kids deserve it. They need answers. Her sisters deserve it. They need answers. Nikki deserves it. She needs answers. She's voiceless right now. And I don't believe she ran away, or she'd have been found. I mean, that's there's too many cameras. There's no way. But I hope they've checked all the cameras at the hotel. I've hoped the hospital. I mean, the casino, everywhere in that area. I hope they're looking at every camera possible to try to find out where this woman is or where he put her. I hope that they got pictures of him. If anybody driving down that highway, 36, right, saw that truck that day, they need to come forward, right? He had to pass somebody driving it. Somebody has to know or had to have seen that truck, right? They just need to get it out enough, or maybe somebody will see it. And then it'll help in the investigation. If somebody can just say, oh yeah, I remember now, I saw him by that bridge, I saw him under that bridge, I saw him take off and turn down under that bridge, something, anything. No, I saw him at the stoplight or whatever, right? Like anything will help. So if you remember anything, bring it up. That might be the tip. There is a reward, I believe, like $30,000, something like, yeah, it's $30,000, I believe. That's good money. $30,000 just to say, hey, I saw him. That's good money. So that's what we need to do, is just keep spreading it, keep spreading this, keep spreading it. All right, guys, y'all be good, be safe. Me and Ruby are out. The brake light's cracking. I got to go to work. That means it's almost 6:15. I got to go to work. I got up at 4. I got to take care of dogs and everything else. And I might have a new puppy coming. Just want to let y'all know. It was born 3 or 4 days ago. So I got the call. It's a little black German Shepherd puppy that I'm going to train with the military book like I do all my dogs. And hopefully the little one can go with us this summer. I don't know. We'll have to see. It might be a little small yet, but I'm so ready. And I don't have a name, so y'all going to have to help me come up with a name for this jet black German Shepherd puppy. All right, guys, y'all keep me in y'all's prayers. Keep Ruby in your prayers. We keep all y'all in our prayers. We keep fighting for justice every single day. We try to help the voiceless. Even when we work full time, we still try to help. So I just needed to spread this awareness. I need to get her name back out there. We need to get her face back out there. Anybody knows any other channels that's in this comments, then please just reach out to them and let them know. Hey, let's get a bunch of us together and let's put this out and put some pressure, right? That's what we need to do. Put the damn pressure on them. Those cops got to get moving in this. Sorry, they do. Man, it's getting clear. It's getting daylight. All right, guys. Ruby, we're out, right? She's like, I don't know. It's foggy. All right, guys. Y'all be good. Be safe. We love y'all, guys. Remember, allegedly, these are just my opinions, my thoughts, my theories, my free speech. Not to reflect the channel. Y'all's comments, y'all's and y'all's alone. Not to reflect the channel. We do our research together. We're a big family here. We fight for justice. We fight for the voiceless. We fight for the runaways. Doesn't matter. They run for a reason. We have to be helping everyone we can, right? That's what we got to do. There's so many cases out here. We need to start refreshing all these old cases, all the time, at least once a week or once every 10 days. At least do a small short video of them and just get their face back out there. That's what thumbnails are good for, putting awareness out. So y'all keep up the good work, guys. Keep digging on this case for us. Help us out. Let's all do this together as a family and see if we can't help Nikki's kids get some answers and her sisters get some answers. Y'all guys be good, be safe. We love y'all guys. Remember, trigger warning. Ruby, say bye to you too. All right, guys, we'll talk later. Y'all be good, be safe. All right. Oh! All right, bye.